At this point, we just can't even get completed games. What do I have to do to get an entire game completed? Oh, I just want to finish the game. Ah! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Dad Son Gaming YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video, and also click the link below because we give away prizes. Follow the instructions. All you have to do is follow us, and when we go live, we'll give away a prize. And we have the same people winning over and over because not enough of you are subscribed to that website. So again, click that website, subscribe, become part of the giveaway gang, and you're eligible to receive prizes anytime we go live. So let's dive into my little rant and the reason why I was ranting. The reason why I'm ranting is because I'm undefeated in Madden this year in 2023. And the reason why I'm undefeated is because people are simply quitting. They're rage quitting. And I want to just talk about this. If you're coming into Madden just because you can't stop a formation that you see, or you see something new, most of you are just kind of like, I ain't playing against that, quit. I ain't playing against this, quit. I ain't doing that, quit. How are you ever going to learn how to become a better Madden player if you just keep quitting? Do you quit in life? If something is difficult, do you quit? If you are, then you're not going to ever evolve to something better. In Madden, don't quit those games. Learn how to make adjustments. You'll be surprised at how much better of a player you'll become when you learn how to stop certain things. So just because a person is running something on you over and over and over, then make adjustments, make them come out of it, right? Even if you lose, it's better to lose and learn than to lose and quit. That's my little rant. So my last 11 games have all been quits in the first quarter. And it's making me frustrated because I want to get some good content out to you. And the reason why they're quits is because of this ebook right here. It is my Deadly Dual Threat ebook. And I got a feeling when I unleash this on the Madden community, it's going to flip the meta upside their head. And you guys are going to be getting rage quits like I'm getting rage quits, because people are not going to be able to fully stop you. Now, you will get stopped sometimes, but in an entire game, what I'm going to show you is going to be unstoppable. And in this ebook, I'm actually going to show you the players to get, the offensive line to get. It's literally built around Cam Newton because he's the only quarterback that gets bruiser and tank. And he's the only quarterback that is a run threat between the tackles. No other quarterback thus far at the time of this video has these abilities, and it makes him really, really deadly, as you saw in my earlier video. So let me get right into it and show you what I'm going through. So as you see, I won my last Super Bowl all quits. I'm 4-0 for quits. So my first opponent quit. He didn't even let me get the field goal. He just quit. My second opponent quit. Third opponent quit. Fourth opponent quit. So in my mind, I don't even care about going undefeated anymore. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have to allow people to score just so they can stay in games. And I'm going to have to make it challenging. Now, people say, why don't you go to all Madden season or go to champions? Well, I don't like going to those because everyone, all they do is run tight, quarters, tights. I just don't want to play against that right now. I mean, it's just boring. In this regular seasons, I get more of a variation. I get people that are running different offense. They're really good at it too. And sometimes I'm lucky enough to get an opponent that runs an offense that's just not tight. And so it's easy to stop, but also gets tired of kind of playing against it because it's the same repetitive thing. And so I just want to have something unique and fun to play against to keep the game exciting. So in this game, our next opponent, we've already made up in our mind, we're going to let them score. So we go into game number 5. We're 4-0. And if we lose, we lose. But the main thing is we want to show you guys this gameplay. We want to show you guys at least 2 plays in this ebook that are really unstoppable. So that's my team here. Mike Williams, CeeDee Lamb, that's his team. He has a really good team. And so here, we're going to just run 2 plays 90% of the time. And we might do some other variations, but we're not going to dive into other plays in this game. We just want to run 2 to show you how these 2 plays, running left to right and making adjustments, can be hard to stop. And we're going to use our coach's clicker cam, which means that we'll be able to pause this. We're going to point out certain things. So we get the ball first on offense, and again, kicks it off. And then our first run, he stops us in the backfield. So again, good job by him stopping us. And so our second one, we're going to take Cam Newton and we're going to run him up the middle. And look what happens. Cam Newton literally just gets those yards right back. And so we do it again and boom, Cam Newton again gets the yards. And on 4th and 2, we're going to do it. Bam, we get stopped. So we get stopped right here. And at this point, he's in position to score pretty easy. And so because he's in position to score pretty easy, I line up in a zone. I just want to see if he can beat the doggone zone. And he actually gets a breakup right here. And so next we line up in a man variation with a little zone underneath and just want to see if he can beat that. And he ags us. Awesome. He's in position to score and we want to see if he scores right here. So again, goes in and he's going to run the ball and he's going to score. So he has a score. Perfect. He scored on us. Now I'm going to pause it right here. Remember, he stopped us the first time. What makes this so dangerous is I'm going to point out his user. This is his user right here. To stop this, you got to have really good user skills. If you anticipate that I'm going to run up the middle and you decide to meet me right here or meet me right here, I'm going to show you what happens. Or even if you decide to meet me in between this tackle, because normally when I run Cam Newton, I'll run him in between any one of these gaps right here. I'll find a gap and I'll just run him through any one of those gaps. Now what happens is you have to decide or pick which gap I'm going to run in. And I'm not going to make it easy because I'm going to give you a few moves. And because I can pitch this at any angle, it makes it really, really, really tough to stop. So he has these two guys that are crashing in here to prevent. He got one crashing in right here to prevent me from running this play. So he thinks he can bag me right here, right? But I still could run to this side. He could be caught off guard and he has this guy close to the slot and he has him blitzing right in too. So that's how he wants to stop this play. I know he wants to stop this play like that because I know it. Watch how this plays out. I want to get the ball and I'm going to run it, right? So look, there is his gap. So let me show you his gap. He has this guy crashing down. He has this guy crashing here. Kittle, the reason why I keep him because Kittle's going to get the key seal block right here. That's going to be the key seal block. It's going to spring us in this run. So let me let it play and watch Kittle. Boom. You see that block? And guess what? We are off to the races. So again, even if they stop you, it sets up big runs like this. This is the best running offense on Madden. We get the ball back, and again, we're not trying to stop him for real, but we kind of want to stop him a little bit. So we'll go here. We're going to actually stop him here, and guess what he's going to do? He's actually going to throw a pick in our match zone. And so we pick it off, and we're going to run it back, and we just pray that he doesn't quit. We pray that he doesn't quit because most people quit. And so on the next possession, we're just going to have to keep it interesting. So I sandbag here on the next possession. I'm going to leave someone wide open. I'm going to leave Taysom Hill wide open. I knew he was running that, so I left him wide open and he gets a touchdown. Good, he doesn't quit. So again, let me pause it here. Now, remember, the last time we did what? We pitched it. So again, this is predicated on how good you're going to be with your user. So you have to have user skills to stop this offense. Most people don't. And that's what's going to make it really pop. So again, we're going to just do something very simple. We're going to just do our pitch and he gets off sides, right? He lines this person up too deep in the end zone and he gets off sides. So second play, we're just going to run Marshall Faulk right up the seam here. And we're going to go for a touchdown. And so again, running it, optioning, it's just real tough to stop. So he gets down there, we kind of let him get down there, and I feel like we got to let him score a little bit. So we do, and he gets the Megatron, so it's 21-21. We get an opportunity to do a little different variation. That's a different play here. And what we're going to do literally here is, in this particular play, I do something completely stupid, and I really didn't care if I did it. I'm going to play this back and show you how dumb I was. I run my clear out route, and let me show you, I'm going to pause this as soon as I do it. So right here, I have a clear out. So I have him going here and I have a clear out here because I know he's in the zone. This clear out is wide open, but I didn't take it. I don't know why I chose to throw to Roy Williams. I think I just went temporarily stupid. but that clear out is wide open and you're going to see that it's wide open. And so I'm going to pause it right here. I have the clear out right here, wide open. He's not going to get there in time, but I'm choosing to throw to B, and I just don't know why I did it. So I just had a dumb moment right there. Forgive me. We all have dumb moments. And so what happens is it results in a user pick. So I know what I should have did. I ran the clear out for a reason because I knew he was in the zone. I just didn't take it. So now he's up 28 to 21. So again, here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this ball, and this is actually a pass, right? He hadn't really seen a passing. I'm sorry, this is not a pass. This is our read option. So what we're going to do is, you see how he crashes here, and look at this lane he leaves open. So I thought it was a pass, but I forgot it was a read option. Look at what he leaves open right here. He's so hell bent on the pitch. Look at what gets left open. And so he has him crashing. He has him trying to read this defender, and he's trying to seal, but look at what he leaves open. And this is why this offense can be extremely dangerous. And watch what happens. I take that and I'm going, and right now Cam Newton's tired, so he's going to get caught from behind, and he just speeds up and catches me. And so again, big gash, big run. And next I'm going to do something kind of dumb, and we're going to run this back here. All right. So he has another defense where he has all these guys bunched up together, right? They're going to all crash right here. And I do a poor job, and he's going to try to crash here. And keep in mind, I can run this to the side too. I just don't. So they're going to all crash. And I think one guy's going to try to go out, but they're going to crash here to try and keep me from just making this, this play. And I do something very, very stupid. I pitch it too late. And what happens when you pitch it too late is going to end up in a fumble. So watch as you see these guys crash. You see them crashing? Now me, I should have pitched it right here. I should have pitched it right here. I had an opportunity to pitch it right here, and I should have. And he walks into the end zone. But I didn't. I wait too late, and I try to pitch it. And when you're in this offense, you got to just time your pitches, because if not, you'll get hit and there's a fumble. So I fumble, and again, he's up 28 to 21. And me, I just really don't care if he scores. I kind of want to make it interesting. So I know if I really played hard, I could probably come back. So I'm actually going to kind of line up and this is 5 seconds left. I'm going to line up in a pass commit, and I'm just going to really just give him a run. I didn't want to give him a touchdown. I just want to kind of give him a run, just kind of keep him excited. But let me tell you what happens. If you start playing around with people in this game, Madden is going to make you pay. You cannot play with your opponent. You need to put them away. And I learned the hard way that you can't do that. Now, I just wanted to let him get a few yards, and he ended up getting a touchdown. So now I'm messing around because I'm a little cocky. I'm getting people to quit. I'm messing around, and I'm playing a terrible game. And so he is going to start making me pay. And so what he does, he throws a bomb to Calvin Johnson, and there is that's dumb right there. That's very stupid of him. Very stupid. And I'm kind of disappointed. I'm mad because he's so stupid. Just scored a touchdown, dude. Now you're looking at 1st and goal. That's so dumb. Let me show you what happens. So you at 2nd and goal, you ain't guaranteed. Now I'm kind of pissed off. So I'm not going to let him score right here because I'm a little pissed that he didn't score. So watch what happens. He pissed me off. And so guess what? Guess what, bro? I'm now playing defense. I am now playing defense, and you ain't getting nothing. Boom. I almost could have picked that. So next play, 3rd and goal, he runs Keith Byers. Not today. We're stopping that. And 4th and goal, what's going to happen? I know he wants to pass it, and look what's going to happen. Pick. That's why you score. I was okay letting you score. Now you're trying to be a little too cute, so I ain't gonna let you score no more. You ain't scoring. You just threw a pick. Now, I'm gonna try to come back on you. I'm gonna try to come back just to let you know how dumb that was. So again, we're in our formation, and he has now changed his defense. So I saw that he's changed his defense. So what we have here is we have 2 in the box, and we have a blitzer right here and a blitzer right here. He's going to keep 2 in the box because he thinks it increases his chances, but this line does a really good job. So his strategy now is to put 2 in the box, 1 on the outside, and try to contain what I'm going to do. And so we're going to let this play out here and show you what this does. So I still pitch it, and he gets a hit, and so he stops it, 2nd and 13. So again, same look, or not, actually different look. Right here. Let me show you what happens. Pitch, misses, and we're off to the races. Again, I can pitch it to the left or the right. I can run this to the left or right, and either way, it's a big touchdown. So you can't run commit. So you cannot run commit up the middle. If you do, I'm gonna kill you. You can't run commit to the left or the right because the run commits don't really contain this. There's a way to contain it. I ain't gonna tell you how to beat me, but there's a way you can contain it, but it's still not gonna work because I still can break it for a touchdown. So this run game breaks for big touchdowns, and so it's hard to stop. So again, he's on 3rd and 2. We stop him on 3rd and 2, 4th and 6, and he has to kick a field goal. I'm glad he kicked the field goal. I'm glad he played smart. He should have kicked one on the last one. So now he kicks a field goal, and he's up by 10. So now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to pass it out of this offense. He hadn't seen that before. So here's DeAndre Hopkins. Now, we're going to go back to something familiar. Now remember, let me go back here, folks. We're going to come right up to the middle, and we're going to drag his people. So we're going to go back here and look at this. So remember, he has 2 on the outside. He didn't structure them right. He has Sean Taylor in the middle. Sean Taylor looks so tiny up here. And look at Cam Newton compared to Sean Taylor. Now, Sean Taylor's a hitter, but Cam Newton's is huge. And so why I get this middle is this. Watch what I do. You see, I make this move first. I make this move first to make him go here, right? I'm making this move to make him go here, but I know that I have this lane and I have this lane. I got 2 lanes. They're double teaming here. There's a good blocking lane. So I got the numbers on my side. And let me show you how this actually played out as you saw it earlier. So by me just doing this move here and then cutting back in, I got the numbers, so I'm barreling up into the gaps. So remember last time he made me fumble with this? He got these guys right here. And so he's gonna crash here. They're gonna crash here. This guy's gonna kind of stay. So I know that the blockers are gonna pick one of these guys up. And if I pitch this really early if I can pitch this before I get to the hash mark, then what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get a walk-in touchdown. So when I run this out, I wanna pitch it right about here. That's my pitch key. I'm gonna pitch it right about here, or at least not go past here. So that is where I'm gonna go to pitch. And so you're gonna watch this play out. And I already know there's gonna be a touchdown. So here we go. They're gonna crash and watch. Pitching it right there, right before the hash, and score. So I know that's gonna happen. That's why we pitch it. So now it's 4th quarter, and he has a chance to put the game away. And, mistake here. I dropped back too far because I thought he was gonna go straight. He ends up turning this into a nice in the corner route, and my guy just drifts too far. So again, a good read by him. And at this point, the game should be over, and he should get the win. All right, and I'm cool with it. I'm cool losing 35-38, knowing the fact that I gave up 3 touchdowns. I'm cool with it. So he throws it here. At this point, he just needs to get out this game and let it go. So 12 seconds left, 4th and 9. He should be kneeling. He should be kneeling. I shouldn't have a chance in hell. There's no way I should get this damn ball back. No way I should get it back. He should end this game right here. But instead, look at what he does. Drops back. Oh, I'm just gonna I'm gonna embarrass him. And look at Troy Polamato. Come on, man. You gave me a chance in hell. You gave me a chance in hell. Don't give people chances, folks. Put people away. Take the freaking knee. Learn from this. If you're in a situation where you're 4 for 9, I have no timeouts, There's no reason on earth you should be even attempting anything as a pass. Get the game. So some of you guys lose games like this. I pick it, and guess what? I got 7 seconds for a chuck. I got a chance in hell. Will I get it? Let's find out. I tried to give him the game. I didn't want it. And let's see if Madden is going to make him pay, and it does not. So again, he was able to get a stop. I lose 35-38. I spotted this guy I'm gonna say I spotted this guy 3 touchdowns. I spotted him 3 touchdowns, almost came back, but I'm not mad I lost the game. I don't really care about losing a game because I just wanted to get through a game. This is the first time I finished a game in the last 12 or 13 games. The first game that hasn't been quitted, and it went all the way through. So I am just so happy that I got a game to show you guys because I literally was getting bored. So now I have some excitement again because I'm able to go through and show you what this offense can do. So again, I just want to show you a few pieces of this offense. I'm running just limited plays out of it. I'm not opening up the entire playbook because again, I just want to perfect the one thing, and that's the pitch, and that's the zone run. So if you can get those pitches and those zone runs and learn how to read your opponent, most of your opponents are going to line up in the middle, then this offense becomes deadly because you can create seams by just taking one step left. You'll create an entire running lane. And so that's what I love about this offense is that you can dictate where your running lanes are going to be. In most other offenses, you can't do that. But in this play set, the way it's designed with the 2 wide receivers bunched up and the tight end bunched up together, because of the way that that play is designed, let me see if I can go back and show you. We're gonna look at it here. Let me go back here. So because of the way this is designed here, and this is a teaching moment. Because it's designed and it's so compact, the blocking, these guys block really good out of this formation. I don't know why they block really good. You already have predetermined lanes. You have a lane right here, and you have, and again, I'll show you why you want to put your best blocking tight end out here. You may want to go and get Kittle or Pete Metzelaars because they got the better blocking. This tight end is going to be on a corner or on a safety because they're going to line up they're not going to line up in 3-4. So I like the lanes here. I also could take it this way outside. I can take it outside this way, and I can take my quarterback and take it up here. So you see the holes. Look at this. You see where we can take these. You see all these running lanes. So we can dictate by simple movement which lane we want to take. And so we're going to go back and play this again. Now, I'm going to dictate that I want the outside lane. All I got to do is just run it. And as you see, I have lanes right here. And I want to pull him in. I want to pull him into Cam Newton so I can pitch this because I got blocking on the outside and I know I do. And you know, people have tried to zone this. Zoning it just gets worse. But as I let this play out, you see how he's in conflict? He's in conflict. This player is in conflict. This is the only player, and he has to make a decision between this and this. But because he already committed here, he's not in position to get LaDainian. And then if he is, he's going to run into these blockers right here, right? And so this is why this formation is so dangerous. This is why it's the best one on the game. Now, he's fully out, but look at, he's going to run into his own player, and I got a free blocker. Look at this. And he's not in position to get me, and everything gets jumbled up and it gets mashed up, and we can break open runs like this. And so this is why this offense is so deadly, because it is the only offense in the game, and you got to do this with Cam Newton. It is the only offense in the game that will allow you to dictate and to really plot out your running lanes. No other play does that. Like, you don't know what running lanes you're going to get when you run other plays, but if you run the offense how I show you to run in this ebook, it literally will, you'll see the lanes open up. because all it takes, and we're going to go back to another run I did here. Let me go back to another run I did here. I think I did another one. Let me see if I did. Okay. So all it takes to dictate is just when you get the ball, you can kind of read your user. So all it does is just a step and a step back, and you're now dictating where your running lanes are going to be. And again, you can't do that anywhere else. And then you get opponents that's going to line up and stuff. And so you just have to read it. So when I did this touchdown again, you just have to read it. I'm going to dictate it. I see they're all crashing in, boom, and that's easy. So you can dictate your run games. You can actually take your running to another level. And that's why this is such the best way to run the ball. There's no other formation in the game that allows you to run the ball like this, in this fashion. And you need Cam Newton and you need LaDainian Thompson to do it, because LaDainian Thompson has speed. Well, you need any speedster. Don't think you need to get a power running back. You need speed on the edge, and you want to have a versatile running back that can also catch, because it really, really makes this offense unstoppable. But folks, that's kind of our coach's review of this offense. We just went over 2 plays. Consider this a little teaser of the ebook yet to come. And we have more in there just other than this. And the passing is absolutely phenomenal. So thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.